Yo, what's up? I'm DJ Ducks and I'm back. And I'm gonna give y'all a cool ULTRON tutorial. As you see, I lorded the character yesterday, so I got about 20 hours on the character. Honestly, I don't know how ELO is anymore, but I peaked Grandmaster, and right now I'm Diamond 1. I just have not touched ranked with a 10-foot pole. And my match history, these are mainly ULTRON games, looks like this. Was this ULTRON? Yeah, it was ULTRON. But yeah, this is what the match history looks like. There's a whole bunch of MVPs, SVPs. I'm not perfect, so not everything's an SVP, but I think my tips can get your match history looking like this. So and that's enough of my yapping. Let's just get into the tutorial. Okay, you guys, first I'm gonna go through a kit rundown, alright? So his first move is the drone. It heals the person that has the drone more than the person that doesn't have a drone. And your second move is Imperative Firewall. Gives shields. So I use that personally to save people, but I'll go into applications in a minute. Alright. But you always want to have a drone on somebody. And then his third move is your shift. Gives you a speed boost for 8 seconds. Pretty solid. And your ultimate is just the drone strike. It heals more than it damages, but still does some pretty good damage. And additionally, you have the Tony Stark team up. The Stark team up heals and damages, as you see. And yeah, that's pretty much his whole kit. But now we're gonna go into applications. Oh wait, I forgot to mention his primary fire is a beam. You hit a few parts and then it does a burst at the end. You always want to hit the burst. But yeah, now we're going to applications. My bad. Okay, applications. First thing I want to get out the way. This Tony Stark team up, you want to use it to heal. I'll see people pop it and then just go like this. It wasn't made for that. It was made to heal people. Don't use it for damage. You can always just use your Encephalo Ray. It does more DPS. Right? But then see this? This will bring a tank. This will pretty much make a tank immortal. It's like a Loki healing circle, pretty much. But you have to aim. And just like his M1s, which if you didn't know, they have infinite range. But they have drop off. But just like his M1s, this has infinite range. He has an infinite range healing beam. So if your aim is good, you just want to heal bot with this. Cause here's the thing. Well, here's the thing about his infinite range healing beam. Look at my ult. Just goes up. Sure, I have something colliding, but if you can get an angle, because ULTRON is the fastest ult in the game, and you can farm it so easily if you just have a drone on somebody and you just spam that team up. I'm already at 50. It's been less than 30 seconds, I think. But and you get 4% every full Encephalo Ray you hit, as you see. So just like that, you have ult, and then you can just keep your team alive, kill some stuff occasionally. But I'm digressing. Use your beam for healing. It's so much more worth it. I know you're thinking, oh, I want DPS, I want kills. Don't do that. Don't do that. It keeps people alive. I'm gonna put a side-by-side comparison if I know how. Second thing that I do not see a lot of ULTRON players doing is abusing the fact that you can use your shift during your ult, give yourself shield, and keep yourself alive. Because you're gonna get, when you say extermination, they're gonna target you. You can also keep yourself alive with by staying next to a drone. Let's say you have an Iron Man. Let's say you have an Iron Man, he's next to you. You stay in the drone range, because the drone heals you. That's your only way of self-sustain, other than your only way of self-healing. So you can just stay. If you stay close to your drone, it'll keep you alive. Pretend these bots are supports. Let's say we're running triple support, which I do not encourage, because triple support is scummy. But the ULTRON drone makes these supports undiveable. if they just stay within the same vicinity of each other. We have a Rocket and a Luna, for example. Because Spider-Man, we all know his bread and butter gets stopped by one piece of healing. Black Panther, it's over for him. So if you're running triple support, just leave a drone on them. You're not going to have that much healing numbers, but it's going to keep the supports that keep the tanks alive. Meanwhile, you're just shooting at stuff, farming ult, and yeah. That's basically how I use the drone. But if we're running solo support, I will put the drone on a tank. But if I have my Iron Man team up, I will leave the drone on a support. I will never... I'll leave the drone on a support. Pretend that didn't happen. But I will leave the drone on a support so my support doesn't die. And if I have the team up, I'm going to basically use my team up to keep the tank alive. And when it runs out, I put it on the tank. So basically, our team is invulnerable for a duration. I will never, ever put the drone on the diver, because then you think, oh, I could just put the drone on a diver and they'll be a-okay. They'll be a-okay, but the drone, I've had this happen a numerous amount of times. Hold on. Yeah, look, it goes away after 6 seconds of non-eye contact, like if you're not in your field of view, and then they die. They die. But if you see someone critical, what I recommend, you place a drone quick because it has no cooldown, and then you press your right click. That should save them from the scenario, and if it doesn't, it happens. There's 2 supports for a reason. ULTRON is kind of an off support unless you have Iron Man, but you're not always going to have an Iron Man, obviously, because Iron Man's not a amazing character. He's Spider-Man food, he's hella food. And then that'll bring us to our next topic, application of the ultimate. Alright, so his ultimate, the way you want to use his ultimate is that I kill people with it. I kill people with it. Because it two-shots people. You can get some really nice 3Ks with it. I might have a few clips of having 3Ks with it, but you can get some pretty nasty 3Ks. Sometimes a 4K. And if you have Rocket team up, you can wipe... Not Rocket team up. If you have Amplifier, it one-shots people. I don't have an... I can get an example. Alright, y'all, I got a friend. He's gonna Amplifier for me. As you can see, it one-shots if you hit every shot. So, yeah. It one-shots if you hit every shot, and it's the same thing with Luna, but I only recommend you stack if you're triple support. If you are not triple support, please don't stack your ult at all. Alright, we got Luna, just to show you I'm not lying. It does more of a buff than Rockets. But yeah, if you hit all your shots, it will basically... That is some crazy damage. I didn't even know the M1s did that much damage. But if they go into damage mode, then you'll do insane damage. And I think you can one-shot tanks. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'm not perfect. One last thing we need to go over is who you counter and who counters you. So this whole roster, other than Hulk right here, you counter them, okay? Tanks can't do anything to you. It's a really stupid issue, honestly. They need to add a hit scan tank of some sort, because every tank is very low in range. Only tank with, like, quote-unquote infinite range, I think, is Thor.
I will dare the very gates of hell to save Asgard.
But then Thor's attacks are very slow, and then Hulk can jump at you. But that's about it. For this roster, Hawkeye, a good Hawkeye. We're just going to pretend everybody here is a good player, okay? Hawkeye, counter. You counter Storm because you're a hit scan. Punisher, counter. Magic, very good Magic third counter. Like a mediocre Magic is not killing you ever. You're not going to... No. Counter. No. You counter them. You counter them. Wait, no. This is your counter. My bad. This is a counter, kind of like half and half. If you play into the Spider-Man, you could win. You counter them. This is 50-50. This is he's kind of a counter because he's a hit scan. Kind of a counter. A little bit. Not at all. Not really, because you can boost away. Kind of. you need high ground to be. They need high ground to be able to counter you, and you can always just move. You counter them, and it's a kind of. If you just don't play too close into them, then you don't get affected. Okay. You counter the hell out of this guy. A very good Mantis can get you. You counter. He will get you. Quad will get you. Counter is heck. I don't like cursing. But yeah, nah. Luna will absolutely destroy you. What else? Kind of a counter. You counter yourself. You kind of counter because she can knock you out the air with her shift, and not really a counter at all. Alright, y'all. I just taught y'all everything I know about Ultron. Like everything in my Ultron bag, but you have to hit your shots because you are anti-flyer. You are the you counter yourself. 25 meters of range. It's a 2-shot. Any more, any less, like any more range, and it's not 2-shotting anymore. So unless you have a Mantis, then I think you can negate that damage fall off. But I could be wrong. Like I said, hold on. Let's test it. Yeah, the buff is, yeah, that is insane to me. But nah, it doesn't. It leaves them 1. There you go. But yeah. That's basically all I have to teach you guys. If y'all enjoyed the video or learned something from it, like, share, sub. It means the world. Sooner or later, I'm going to have some GM games up of Ultron. It's been a while since I've posted because they nerfed my main. Not nerfed. My main was unplayable. Human Torch, he was unplayable for an entire season, which kind of hurt. But now I got Ultron, who's probably going to get banned, but it is what it is, honestly. If Ultron gets banned, I'll just play Human Torch, but I'm going to try and get to Celestial with Ultron, so if you want to see that, subscribe, like I said. And that's enough of my yapping. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.